When I first came to Montreal, I was scared. I had no idea what the culture was here, and I didn't know anyone in the program or in Montreal for a matter of fact. I've lived in Shanghai since 2008 and have established a solid friend group there that I was afraid of leaving behind to make new friends. After coming here for almost an entire semester now, I can confidently say I was silly to be scared. A lot of my fears regarding socializing were proved wrong. I had an okay time making new friends and having a blast here, even with missing Frost Week. The harsh transition into college troubled me at first, but became manageable over time. The main thing that stuck out with me was how much my friends helped
What
me
time
during
is
my
it?
time here.
12 from
What are you working on?
almost done with CMSC.
Let's go!
Play cards and video games with me, push me to go exercise with them, and so much more.
What is this?
Like many other freshmen, however, I had a lot of trouble with adjusting to academics at a college level. Maybe because I was still stuck in a senioritis mindset, or maybe because there was no punishment system and everything that needed to be done was self-motivated. But I did not do well on a lot of my first few quizzes. However, after receiving some poor grades, I decided to utilize office hours and have an open communication with my professors, eventually steadily bringing my grades back. Another big part of my transition here and getting to know the culture better is through the weekly service learning. I was studying Sun Youth, a charity organization that basically covers everything from donations, food, toys, clothes, etc. For the majority of the semester, I was put in charge of moving boxes and registering people in need for the Christmas basket giveaway. Moving boxes, as you can probably guess, didn't really teach me much, but the Christmas basket giveaway surely did. I've learned many people's stories through this registration process and how they reached that point in their lives. It was also a great experience to realize actually how much of the population here only speaks French, as I could not help a lot of people register. At the beginning of the service learning, I remembered I would always complain about how early I had to wake up, 9 a.m. by the way, and how the moving boxes part was essentially just waking up at 9 to go to the gym. But as I get to see the faces of people warm up to me, their eyes lighten up when I tell them when and where they can pick up their basket, and their passionate thank yous. It slowly all became worth to me, even though I still think 9 a.m. is a little bit early. I think overall I've learned a lot about myself. Not in a classic spiritual suddenly awakening sense, but in a more practical way. I learned how to manage time, deal with laziness, motivate myself to study, and exercise. Although these may seem like very simple or easy things to a lot of people, they are really hard for me to attain. I've always had issues falling asleep and with anxiety, but it's becoming better thanks to these new habits I've picked up. This NUN program has taught me not only Montreal culture, but also a sense of community and self-organization. I loved being able to have small classes with fellow NUN students and see familiar faces every day, and I would love to be able to have this opportunity again.